Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the boot. Check three.
Blue draw quarters. Deep rip.
Now Joe Mixon. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
At the 37-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, T. Here I come.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Here we go. 30 base. 5. What?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing one out for Boyd. And that is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Gators.
Hey, let's get this.
Ready.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now this throw caught left side. And they work this out past the 25. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
On the ready.
Mike, 50 seconds. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Let's get off the field. Check 31. Check 31.
Off the play fake. Madden. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one. And a New England 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. From the gun, Madden. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. See the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive. Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering. Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Protein spill.
Looking to throw on second down. Madden. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball. No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out. And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And now he'll tuck it and run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back. So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots take over.
Ready, break.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game. Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield.
but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now they try the right side here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Madden. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kiki QT. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
60 outlaw. Ready. Hey, orbit. Cut.
51. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Check that.
Hey, foxtrot. 2.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clipped off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down, Williams. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Check my 33.
Hey, wahoo!
Whip. Watch the whip. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
80 weapon. Deep dribble.
On play action, they'll throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a drive killer right